Mm.
I was extremely critical on myself, my friends, my family, the dog when I had a pup, like I was overly critical because I had this.
So going a little bit further, so you probably already talked about this a little bit, but did you already ask this question? Tell me if you have. Like, what change have you noticed in yourself?
Yeah, so and I'll just go through it. So because there were a lot of changes, but one thing or two things that I've noticed change in myself this year is, one, knowing who I am, self-awareness. That was the biggest thing that Gary Vaynerchuk boasts about all, throughout
Mm.
his entire, life lifetime. Still here. He always mentioned self-awareness, and I thought I really had it until I really broke. And when I broke, I'm telling you, my old company broke the crap out of me, but I came out stronger because I had self-awareness at the end. Where when you break, you can either choose to actually, or you can choose for the situation to either break you or make you.
Mm.
And it made me into a beast of a, salesperson with what I'm doing now and all this IT stuff. And it took me to a whole new level because I learned, and instead of, being sad about it, I had a positive outcome and I was positive about it. And I said, let me, take this and grow with this because it made me a even better, stronger, entrepreneur, person, friend than I can, than I could have ever imagined earlier in the year. So that was one, just to keep that one short.
Mhm.
And the second one was, well, this is a good one. I learned to stop being hard on myself.
Mm.
I was extremely critical on myself, my friends, my family, the dog when I had a pup, like I was overly critical because I had this perfect mindset and I had to, kill that ego. Like I had to just take that out of my head, understand it, and throw it away because that's toxic to my success. Because like that was the like my own ego was the was blocking me from taking the next step into my greatness. Let's just be real.
Mm.
That was the block, the Dak Prescott block of taking the next step into my greatness. So once I lost, or not lost, but like once I got rid of that, I was able to see clearly, and really realize with my real eyes who I am and where I'm trying to go,
Mm.
and how to be easier on myself and to love myself more every single day with flaws and all, and just know that I'm a human being trying to be better every single day. And once I got that, life got easier.
Mm. That was beautiful. I mean, yeah, same thing with you with the second point that you just mentioned with not being so hard on yourself, not being so critical. And that was one thing I started paying more attention to this year. I want to say in October. Because basically I was just like, why do I have so much anxiety? I was just like, where
Hmm.
is this coming from? I was just like, what is this? And so I just like started reading, you go through, start reading going on Google or whatever. And then it led to, just your expectations. And you have a very, very high expectations of yourself. And it also kind of rolls into family as well.
Hmm.
You have high expectations of your family, maybe, or maybe of your friends. And so from then on, I was just like, okay, I gotta lower my expectations. And that goes with everything. It could be, it's just like, let's say you get a job, or like let's say you start a business, you think you're gonna start at the same place where you want to be. You want your goal to be the same starting. I mean, you want your goal to be the same place as your starting point. So I was just like, all right, let's come down a little bit. Even with like this whole YouTube thing, with my mentor, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start off with 3 episodes a week. And he was like, how about one? I was just like, okay, all right. So just like lowering my expectations for myself, for working out. Sometimes I want to
Hmm.
do an hour of working out. Maybe I just need 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm still, working out. Maybe I want to go on like the best road trip ever. It's like maybe you should just go an hour outside of town. You gotta make so just also with the extremes. I think sometimes just like with low expectations, you want the most extreme of the extreme. You don't think about the stuff in between, and also just building from like a humble place. And so
Hmm.
that's one thing I've definitely been working on tremendously. Yeah.
Those are good things to have.
Hmm.